Kevin Hart is yet another saving grace in a film this year. Alright guys, so Think Like a Man 2. And Think Like a Man 2 stars Kevin Hart, Regina Hall, Jerry Ferrera, and I can't really remember the entire cast, Gabrielle Union's also in this film. But it's basically the sequel to the first Think Like a Man, in which we are preparing for a wedding this time around, and then we just see both bachelor and bachelorette parties and just getting prepared for this wedding. Now, I wasn't really that excited, but then the trailers came out and I was like, oh, this could be funny. And I hadn't seen the first one. I saw a little bit of it before I saw this one, but that was okay. And I just went in hoping to really just have a nice time with this movie. And I gotta say, it's okay. It's not terrible, but it's not very good. So let's talk about why. First of all, the acting. Now, you can definitely tell that all of these actors have great chemistry, like they're friends in real life, and they just totally play off one another. And it's a pretty good acting for the most part, but as single performances, like when not the group, I don't think they were that good just holding it on. But as a group, they were really good in the movie, and you could definitely tell that they were friends in real life, along with the girls. And also, though, I had one complaint about the acting. The girls, there's a grandmother in the film, the groom's grandmother, and she gets really annoying, and it's just this generic, cliche mother that doesn't like the bride, and then in the end, she likes the bride. Spoiler alert, but seriously, who didn't see that one coming? But also, Kevin Hart, like I said in the opening of this review, he's the only saving grace for the comedy in the movie and the writing. For the most part, the writing is just really bad. It seems really outdated and just unoriginal. And I know it sounds really weird for a sequel, but I mean, there's one scene in which Kevin Hart is dancing, and I don't remember, oh, it's Pitbull's like hotel room song. And I was like, that's from like 2010 or something. Why are you using this in a 2014 movie? So it feels really outdated for a sequel. I don't even know when this was filmed, but it's also really unoriginal in its writing. The only funny parts about it is Jerry Ferrera, Kevin Hart, and Regina Hall. Those are really the only funny parts about it. Other than that, the characters aren't really that funny. I mean, it's not their fault, it's just they're not given much to work with in the movie. Along with the writing, sorry, I forgot to mention this, but Steve Harvey wrote the film, and normally I think he's funny on Family Feud. I definitely like his side humor on that show, and it's really bad here how it's written. It's adapted from the novel Think Like a Man. And also, this didn't need a sequel. It's just one flat-out novel. There's no sequels to this novel. It was just a pure cash grab. And, oh my god. The directing is by Tim Story, who in the past has directed Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer, Taxi, the first Think Like a Man, and Ride Along, and the second Ride Along. So you can't really say that he's gotten much good filmography. And, I mean, this is okay, but I wouldn't really consider it like a great film or like even kind of like pretty good. It's just, at its best, it's mediocre. The dialogue scenes are, like there's a dialogue scene in the beginning where it is filmed like, hey, how's it going? Hey. Like, it's just like so fastly cut. It's like, hey. Like, it's just like really bad editing. The editing is god awful in this movie, and it is paced really bad. And I think it was a little too long for a comedy. It could have been like less than an hour and a half, but no, they went to nearly 2 hours. And overall, I might be seeming like I hated this film, but there were some dialogue scenes that did work for me, and I was laughing at some of them. And the acting, like I said, is really good from everyone. So overall, I'm going to give Think Like a Man 2 a C+. It's nothing that you need to rush out and see, but if you want to see it, I guess go ahead. So that is my review of Think Like a Man 2. Really hope you guys enjoyed it, and Hope you guys stay tuned for more reviews. I'm going to be reviewing the Rover right after this. Bye. One less round without you.